And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into tonight, their final matchup.
And guys, a chance to sweep the season series here. Of course, that motivation goes both ways. So they'll have to come ready to play, and I expect they will.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Stokes in at the 4. Now here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Warren. Feeds to Teletovic. Lets it go from deep. Detroit with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Chandler with the block.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
From the wing, and Warren with the basket on the assist by Booker. Warren's got his first 2 points of the night. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's Jackson. D right on him. Here's Caldwell Pope. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now. On the wing, Harris. And another 3 for Detroit.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Chandler is screen. Dishes it to Teletovic. Fires, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
The feed now to Drummond. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. There's the dish to Teletovic. To the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Phoenix with the ball. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Teletovic just got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Pass to Stokes. Taken away. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Drummond. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Harris. No good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Caldwell Pope. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Here's Drummond. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Warren. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Drummond. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alex Lenz checked in for Chandler. Henry Sims comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Knight subbed in for T.J. Warren. Now here is Harris. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Sims kicks to Knight. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Great positioning on the putback. 6 points here for Drummond.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. He's been fantastic over the last. Putting up about 14 points tonight, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
The Suns making a switch here. Cannon's check in, and a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Harris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Udrich in for Reggie Jackson. Now, here is Morris. Coming off a solid outing against Washington.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And Cannon gets it to go.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Detroit leading by 3. Now Udrich. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Sims kicks to Cannon. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Cannon from long range. And Baines pulls it down. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. While we have the chance, I'll look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. In the third spot, Stanley Johnson.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra-aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Phoenix.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Len. Inside, Mr. Clutch, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Cannon. And that's not going to go. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about what the fans mean to him.
They mean everything, you know. I think I just reached 1 million.
Clark, you're an FOF, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Right.
Big time.
Well, let me ask you, how much, when he's talking about the crowd and the fans, how much does that influence, in your mind, close games like this one?
Man, we're emotional beings. And when you have the support of your crowd, when you're out there on the court, it does energize you. It gives you a lift. So I think it's significantly important. As a matter of fact, I think it's worth probably 6 points.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it's worth about 6 points when you're the home team.
And do you miss it as a former player? Do you miss it?
Well, it's been so long ago since I played, I can't even remember being out there, Kevin. But I probably do miss it just a skosh.
Yeah. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Warren is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Seraphin in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker, he's checked in for Knight. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Phoenix with the ball. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Moves back up. And Warren with the lane. Warren's got 6 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Jackson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
To the inside, Seraphin. No good. Good D by Drummond.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Pass to Seraphin. Takes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
A good night so far for Harris. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. And Henry Sims subbed in for Mirza Teletovic. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've led at 5 from downtown. Chandler with the screen on Jackson. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Chandler. He kicks to Sims. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
To the right side. To the paint. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 16.
Sticking too much.
From 17 feet out, off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson takes the 3. Here's Drummond. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He dropped in 32 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. You know, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Down low. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket for Mr. Clutch. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting. Where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has. Lead from outside.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league, shooting guard or otherwise. He's an assassin.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Freak. Drummond out to Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 3. The pass to Sims. And it falls over the rim and in. Sims has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Morris. 14 points for Tobias Harris.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and He may just be getting warmed up here.
Larkin rejected by Harris. One-on-one here. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Chandler kicks to Booker. Offline with his 3. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Caldwell Pope passes to Harris. Here's Morris. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns leading. Booker with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against San Antonio. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Morris. Booker pulls it in.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
There's a good screen. Here's Larkin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Some changes for Phoenix. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Stokes into the 4 slot.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harris dishes to Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Teletovich. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 22 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Warren.
Stick it too much.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 5. Here's Teletovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Teletovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And they double up Jackson. On the wing, Harris. 14 points for him. From the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Suns leading by 5, and it's time for an injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Reggie Jackson. Doris, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Pistons head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. Dealing with injuries, though, let's hope for the best.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's been putting up 35 points per, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Agreed. I mean, but now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? Time will tell.
Feeds to Warren. Dishes it to Teletovic. Another shot, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's good from Chandler. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. Booker dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pistons trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. And it's Harris off the drive, and he gets the bucket. Harris has got 16 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And there's the feed to Booker. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Stolen away. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Phoenix. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And right now for Phoenix, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
There better not be. I mean, if anybody still is doing that, they haven't been watching this group play. I mean, this is a dangerous team.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Drummond. First in rebounding, 9th in blocks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well, I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
Second free throw, no good.
Drummond having a terrific game. 12 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Warren, the pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Suns. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons trail by 11. Now Udrich. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. There's the dish to Stokes. And that's collected by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for T.J. Warren.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Drummond the screen. And Udrich kicks to Drummond. Pass to Harris. It's deflected. Right wing. Here's Udrich. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Udrich. Kicks it to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Chandler. Alex Len comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Booker. The pass to Meeks. Left side, Harris. Doubled by Knight. Morris dishes to Harris. Puts it up. Here's Drummond. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Just absolute domination in this one for Mr. Clutch. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Harris. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Meeks. The shot, no good. Nice D from Mr. Clutch. Here's Knight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Freak is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The first free throw is good. Knight hits them both. Detroit's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
And now, your Sun Dancer.
Now, here's Meeks, looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Udrich. There's the pick from deep. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Meeks.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pistons trail by 11. And Udrich kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Meeks. Here's the teardrop. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Meeks got 5 points now this quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
A nice shot by Knight.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
1:33 left in the third. Here's Hudrick. Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Suns. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Can't hit the free throw line jump. Phoenix leading by 15. Knight passes to Seraphin. Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the three. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Now Udrich inside. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The offensive rebound. Morris kicks to Johnson. And he's good on the three ball. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hudrick. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And as we end. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Pistons trail by 12. Mr. Clutch is in at the point. Here's Teletovic out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren, and it's Booker in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Drummond to screen. Jumper off the screen. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Harris is checked in for Detroit. Over to the wing. Here's Teletovic. It's good from long range.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Warren. Chandler the pass to Mr. Clutch. Teletovic dishes to Booker. To the right side. Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pistons trail by 15. To the left side wing. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Caldwell Pope kicks to Harris. Right wing. Meeks inside the three-point line. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's the fast break. Here's Booker. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
Your Suns, Devin Booker.
Free throw good, Booker. And he can't hit the second. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Harris passes to Meeks. Drummond a screen. Stokes dishes to Harris. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's Teletovic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Teletovic nails both of them.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns
Pistons trail by 18. And Meeks kicks to Drummond. There's the pick. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. He used that pick just right.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Suns leading by 16. Feeds it to Warren. Booker in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Teletovic. Top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Chandler. Can't throw it down with one hand. The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Caldwell. Oh, wow.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Move the ball.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a pull.
Oh! That's that athletic.
Yeah.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Booker the pass to Teletovic. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Warren. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 15.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Stokes. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The feed to Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Chandler is screen. Mr. Clutch the pass to Chandler. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The dish to Teletovic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Teletovic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
They set the screen. Harris outside. Lets a floater go, and Chandler sends it back. Suns leading by 15. Pass to Teletovic. Kicks it to Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Chandler down low. Working on Drummond. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Down low, Teletovic. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
And Detroit has possession. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Out to the right wing. And Drummond kicks to Meeks. Back to Drummond. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Knight's checked in for the Suns. Morris is checked in for Detroit. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I can have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat watching, yeah, my game just takes a hit then.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. And another triple-double from him in this game. I mean, he's totally firing on all cylinders, playing just masterful basketball out there.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seeming to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what's in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what.
Check it out. Never knew.
NBA 2K17, the prelude.
Friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the ring. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a young sucker wanna pull him. Even if a young sucker wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We got our ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks.
Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew time till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die upon the block. And the boats fly. Hold it tight and I hold.